Weather Authority meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
11:33. Angie, are you ready for a life hack? On this March the 13th, the day before Pi Day, are you going to a bar? Start by giving the bartender a $20 tip. You'll get amazing service for the rest of the night.
I don't doubt it.
Some are better than others. Not exactly on a roll lately, are we? Yeah, I get it. But what if you give them 20 bucks and you don't get great service after that? I'm all for tipping well, but usually after you have. Yeah, but they will probably come to you more often. Yeah, that's a good point if you want another drink. Anyways, we take a look at our Diamond Valley Federal Credit Union camera. You got yourself a look at the traffic. 66 and 69 all looks well as far as the traffic goes. But man, look at that flag off the Lloyd Expressway. It's getting blown right toward the camera, so it might be a little tougher to see, but it is fluttering in the breeze, and that breeze has been pretty consistent in that 10 to 20 mile per hour range all day long, adding to that chill. Now, the camera a little jittery at Ellis Park as we check out the Twin Bridges, as I continue to work on I finished off the pie, though. That was so good, and I've got more to go. You can see we've got ourselves a deck of clouds over Evansville. We have seen a little bit of sunshine peeking through the clouds, and we are going to see a little bit more sunshine peeking through, it looks like, this afternoon. 34 degrees right now, the west-northwest wind at 13 miles an hour, so talking about a pretty tough wind to take with that low temperature where it is. Of course, the average high temperature in the mid-50s will be nowhere close to that. About 15 degrees colder than that for a high. 33 in Jasper. Look at all the 33s to the north. It's 33 in Lagodi, French Lick, Jasper, Santa Claus, also Fairfield. Down to the south, we got 33 in Owensboro and Morganfield. 34 degrees in a lot of places too. Calhoun for Mama, it's 34. 34 in Madisonville as well as Greenville. Look at the wind in Carmi, 16 miles an hour. 16 miles an hour Flora, 18 miles an hour in Vincennes, 15 in Jasper. Feels like 21 in Flora, 23 Vincennes, 23 in Jasper, 23 the feels like temperature right now in Henderson. Earlier this morning had a feels like temperature in the teens in Henderson, and 25 is what it feels like in both Owensboro and Madisonville. Beautiful sunset last night, though. At least we got that going for us. Although we did have a lot of clouds yesterday. It broke up a little bit as the sun was going down. Of course, the sun is going down an hour later these days, closer to 7 o'clock. I love it, and I love that shot right there. The golden burst along the horizon and the puffs of like pinkish orange there amid all of that gray. It's kind of a cool effect. James Logson's the one that got that there in Hancock County. Thank you, James, for that. Live First Morning Doppler radar not showing a thing, although we could see some flurries. Already have seen a few flurries today, and we could see more. And I think we will see more flurries out there later on this afternoon. Show you future track in a second. Right now, storm track. I've got the satellite on, and yet we have seen just a few breaks out there. You see the clouds thinning out just a little bit in some spots. Nothing to get too excited about, I know, but we will see a few more breaks, though, as we work our way into the afternoon. And yeah, this snow is really starting to encompass a pretty good chunk of central and northern Indiana. It's not amounting to much. If you're traveling to Indianapolis, just know you're going to see some snow flying there, and I think we are going to see a little bit of snow flying down here too. You can see a few flakes on our Future Tracker. Future Tracker continues to be very optimistic about a lot of sunshine out there this afternoon to the south and to the west of Evansville, and I do think we will all see at least some breaks in the clouds by mid to late afternoon, but again, not much to get your hopes up about. A little bit of snow out there. Some guidance is indicating a little bit more than what we're seeing here in our Future Tracker as far as the snow. And I'm not talking about measurable snow. I'm just talking about some flakes flying out there. Temperature is going to be above freezing. It's not going to feel like it's above freezing, but it's going to be above freezing. And then we start the day tomorrow at 6 o'clock with a decent dose of sunshine, and we should have a good dose of sunshine throughout the day. So even though we're a little sunshine deprived today, that's going to change tomorrow. And same goes for Wednesday. It's looking nice and sunny for Wednesday as well. So something to look forward to there. But yeah, only a slow warm up. Today, though, the coldest day of the week and a high temperature of only 41 degrees. A pretty good wind out there throughout the day. It has been all day long from the northwest at 10 to 20. A few sprinkles possible, but also some flurries possible too, amounting to next to nothing. On the 3-degree guaranteed, call for a high on Friday when I was last here, 48. Got up to 48. That's a 3-degree guarantee. Well, let's hear for Virginia Works. Virginia, congratulations. You've got yourself a 3-degree guaranteed sock cap courtesy of Ackerman Chiropractic. We're going to start with some umbrellas, but we got to get rid of the sock caps first. So, still a few more sock caps. Well, you need it today. You need it all week long. We've got temperature lows in the 20s tonight. Same goes for tomorrow night. And then we've got more 20s for lows over the weekend, even though we will be warming up. 44 degrees tomorrow, a little bit of a warm up. Not quite as windy, though. And then sunshine. 53 degrees. That looks like the best day of the week on Wednesday because, well, we got a decent day on Thursday, but more clouds move in. Wind is going to be moving in. We will get it to the mid-60s, so there is a warm-up. That's as warm as it gets. On St. Patty's Day, it's looking a wee bit wet. No, it's looking more than a wee bit wet. Good chance of rain. Very windy on St. Patrick's Day, too. And then over the weekend, a big downturn again as we drop down into the low 40s for highs Saturday and Sunday. Lows will be in the mid-20s. So we kind of bookend the week with some really cold temperatures. And in between, we celebrate St. Patrick's Day. And of course, we'll be celebrating inside.
Yes, we will indeed.
This is a great looking plant.
Oh,
I'd
gorgeous.
never heard of this. A dolphin plant. Look at these little
they
blooms
do
here.
look
They're like
dolphins
that are jumping out of the water. This was sent in by Alan Sliwa. Alan said I think his sister or sister-in-law gave him this plant. And of course, sometimes you don't see the red blooms, but these are in red, so they really stand out as like dolphins. It's not
I
a
have
school
never
of dolphins.
seen one before.
I've never seen one either. It's a new one to me, but it's called the dolphin plant. So I love
Beautiful, beautiful. We'll
Thanks,
be
Alan.
back with more local lifestyles. We're going to the theater. There they are. We're going to talk about the Addams Family.